Hi, we are actually going to be playing as Cherry today. She's actually like one of the best characters to play as, so I think I'm gonna play as her today. I have actually played as Cherry earlier on in this Let's Play, but it's only like one survival mode run. So I've decided to actually play as her again in story mode because, you know, it's like on the test out the new attacks I've unlocked for it in story mode. Stage 7 is a lot easier than Stage 6, so don't be surprised if I can actually beat this. Stage 7 is a lot shorter than Stage 6 is, and the boss is not actually that hard for the stage, judging that you've already fought her once in the past, so you'll already know how to counteract most of her attacks. And because this stage is so short, you'll probably have a few lives to spare right at the end, so yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, this Blitz move is so OP, look at that. I have actually done some testing, and the only way that Cherry gets hurt while gliding across the floor, getting her knees across the floor, is if she goes right into fire or something. So yeah, I'm probably going to be spamming that a lot in this video because it's such a good attack. It's like you can't even get hurt very easily. For some reason, I seem to not have much of a challenge against police officers. I think it's because they can't do anything about jump kicks, so that's one of the best ways to just deal with them. I mean, you could just jump kick them and then just use their tasers against them. It's so funny using their weapons against them. It's like, haha, it's mine now! You know, even as of this recording, I still have not actually unlocked all the alternate attacks for all the characters yet. Well, you see, it tends to be a little bit confusing, because you've got like the Streets of Rage 1 characters, then you've got Streets of Rage 2, 3 and 4, right? So you've got actual Streets of Rage 1, and then there's a second version of him, and the third version of him, and the fourth version of him. So it's like, and they all have different attacks, right? And guess what? There's 4 versions of Blaze as well. So, you know, I have to go through survival mode with each and every version of every single character that's ever been made. Now fortunately, characters like Skate and Matt only have 2 versions, and Rue only has 1 version, and characters like Estel only has 1 version. So it gets a lot less complicated when you're playing as the characters that don't have a million versions. Or rather, should I say, they don't have that many versions. So yeah. By the way, even though I'm spamming the guitar slide so much, it's not always good to use it because you can actually get stuck on the left or on the right hand edges of the screen. You can actually get attacked while doing that. So that's the only real downside to using the guitar slide, but I like using it because it OTGs. Cherry's flying knee attack, which is her default blitz attack, is still pretty good. I mean, you can still smack enemies out the way, it has a lot of priority over a lot of other attacks. But flying knee doesn't OTG, whereas this one actually does. So that's why I like using this one a lot. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much that my combo's breaking because I'm using assist anyway, so that's going to guarantee that I'm going to get a D rank by the stage. You know, you'd think that the police officers would be smart enough to jump over the overhead, but it's like, no, they're still thick. It's like, even on Mania Plus, the police officers still act a bit thick and just get smacked by traps anyway. So it's like, okay then. Guitar Slide also does a good chunk of damage, so that's why I like spamming it so much. What the developer should have done is made Guitar Slide not do that much damage, so they should have like nerfed it a little bit by making it do it only does half damage just to make it all fair and square for the other characters. What I think should happen here on Mania Plus is that those overheads actually still appear, you have to dodge them as well as fight Estel, but oh well. But then again, they'd have to program Estel to actually jump over the overheads as well. Yeah, I've still got like extra lives on me, so I can get a little bit lazy here. But I still have to watch out for the angry commissioner, and I have to still see how many she's gonna summon. Yeah, if you're actually playing without assist, make sure that your attacks at the guitar slide actually hit the enemies, because if you keep missing with the guitar slide, that's it, you just left yourself wide open. Estel properly leaves herself wide open when she tries to toss a grenade, and even then when she tosses the grenade you can get out the way before it explodes anyway. I've not actually played as Flood yet in this Let's Play, I just realised that. Right, how many is she gonna summon? Oh no, I didn't even know that the angry commissioner had a twin brother, and he even had the same name as well. Well, this is why I had to use assist, because I knew that at this point I'd actually lose. Yeah, let's keep doing this. This seems to work excellent. Let's just keep bullying them three and keep RPGing them till they actually all lose. So they're like, this is why Terry's so OP. Now the only way I wouldn't be able to do this is if they kept placing fire traps or electric traps all around the stage, but because they haven't, that's why I'm winning so easily. I just realised I'm actually low on health and I have to stay near that birthday cake. Yeah, let's bank those big juicy points. We're at the end anyway. Wow, look how many lives I've got. Maybe I didn't need assist at all, and I don't think I've even used any power stars in this level either. Oh, actually, I did use one power star, but you know, never mind. Amazing! There, that's the angry commissioners done. Imagine if it's where there's actually more angry commissioners on the last level as well. Like, oh no. I love how you can still bully the commissioners even when they already have no health left. I actually did it! Wow! You know what? I'm gonna do something absolutely crazy. I'm actually gonna do stage 8 without assist. Now let's see if I can actually do it. Oh yeah, I got another one of those crazy stories to tell you. There's actually 2 parts to this story, right? This has to do with social media. You know, like Twitter and Facebook and such. There's also Bebo as well, but I don't have a Bebo account anyway. I swear, for some reason, I'll just tell you the bottom line, right? Even if you say something negative about someone in a sensible way, it still gets removed, right? There was this Mega Man Legends 3 page I supported back in like 2011. I was like talking to the people there, right? And it's where they were actually pretty friendly people. And there was like a new post on there like nearly every day, right? And it's where this went from like 2011 to about 2016 or 17, I can't remember. But I was actually active on there for quite some time. Yeah, but I didn't go on it like every day. But, you know. And it's where the thing is though, is that they don't allow swear words on their page, which yeah, fair enough, that's a good idea. But when I saw other people swearing on it, their comments don't get removed. But once I actually did swear once on there, I got removed and they told me, oh, N, you can't actually swear. And then I replied to them saying, okay, fair enough, I won't swear on this, right? And it's where sometime later, it's where once I literally said, oh, I'm tired of waiting for Mega Man Legends 3. Right? And it's where about 5 minutes later it got removed, right? And it's where there was another 4 more instances where this happened. And it's like, on like the 6th time, I was like saying, oh no, people are not being very nice to each other on this one video about Keiji Inafune, right? And so by the way, Keiji Inafune is the guy who mostly made up Mega Man. Apparently Kitamura made up Mega Man, but I don't know the story behind that. But there was an official interview where Keiji did say that he did make up Mega Man, so I don't know. But basically, it's probably where Keiji and Kitamura made up Mega Man, so I'd say it's both of them, really, in a way. Because then that way you're crediting both people for actually making up a character. But anyway, it's where I was like saying, oh no, people are actually not being very nice to each other and swearing at each other, because there was one side that was siding with Keiji, and the one side attacking Keiji. And it's like, guess what? That 6 comments got removed. I was trying to warn people about something and it got removed. And it's like, I wasn't even swearing one bit. So it's where I talked to one of my siblings, right? And I said, oh, there's this gaming page who keeps removing my comments, right? And they removed 6 of them. Which, yeah, the first comment that got removed is fair enough, because that did contain a swear word, I'll be honest. But it's where the other 5 comments that got removed, especially the one that said, oh, I'm tired of waiting, ... that got removed. It's where my sibling told me, oh, just don't ever go on that page ever again. If they are going around removing my comment just for saying something that's not even bad, right, then you shouldn't actually be on that page. I thought, okay then, and guess what, I stopped going on that page and I've not supported them ever since. But the problem with that Mega Man Legends 3 page, now you're probably thinking, hey Ed, I thought you said you don't want to name drop people. It's like, yeah, but I'm name dropping the campaign. So in other words, the fans that actually are doing this. I'm not saying any names, so it's fine, right? And so basically, the problem with the Mega Man Legends 3 page, you know, the revival page, is that they're going around saying, oh, give us $1,000 so that we can make this fan-made rocket, so Capcom can see it. And hopefully we'll get Mega Man Legends 3. But this was like 3 or 4 years back, I can't remember. And it's where I was like thinking in my head, yeah, this is not gonna work. Why are you going around asking your community for $1,000? It's like, that's kind of begging, isn't it? Saying, give us money, even though we're not even an official company. It's just like, what? By the way, I was talking to someone else about this. Now, I'm not going to say their name, so we'll call them Boyd, right? Yeah. And so I was talking to this friendly person called Boyd, who was also against the Mega Man Legends 3 campaign, but only because they were like asking for high funds for a fan-made rocket. And so he was the one pointing out saying, oh yeah, they go around saying, give us money just to do this. And it's where Boyd was like saying, oh well, I don't support that page anymore. I used to, but that's it. So it's where I was talking to him saying, you know what, I actually do agree with you, because to go around saying, oh look, we're trying to get Mega Man Legends 3 back, which, yeah, that's a good idea. The problem is that they're going around doing it in such shady ways. And it's like, aren't you supposed to go on the forums? Aren't you like supposed to go to official Capcom forums and ask them for Mega Man Legends 3? No, oh look, we're gonna go get our community to give us $1,000 to make this fan-made rocket and film ourselves using it. Like, what's that gonna do? It's like, you just basically just wasted $1,000 or something like that. It's like, it wasn't even a charity or anything. It's like, if there was like £1,000 put into like making a well for, you know, those water wells, so that Africans can have water, right? Like WaterAid. WaterAid is actually a really good company, by the way. But anyway, it's where if there was like a very nice cause saying, oh, give us $1,000 for a well to be built so that people can actually have water, that I would totally support that, right? But the problem is that they were wasting $1,000 on a rocket. A small rocket that's about the size of a human being, right? And it's where they're shooting it up in the sky and stuff. And it's just like, what? It's like, what? Why would you waste $1,000 on something like that? So, yeah. So, unfortunately, I had to name drop the campaign. But hopefully I don't get a guideline strike. I don't think I will, because I'm not saying where they live or what their names are. So it's fine. Oh, and by the way, this is just part 1. Part 2 is where, do you remember that rant I made about Petrine, the artist who took 4 months? Yeah, that was like a few weeks ago's news where I made a rant against her and Ursula. But anyway, it's where, I won't say their real name, but she has this partner, right? This is not the real name. We'll just call him Jedah, right? And he's also an artist as well, right? I went to him on social media and I found out that he did a Zoom meeting with like 14 artists, right? One of them was Patrice, right? And I had a word with him. I didn't even swear anything, saying, oh, one of the artists you talked to is not very good, right? They went and made me pay in full beforehand, and I had to wait 4 months, and they kept doing pointless fan arts and stuff like that, right? And it's like, guess what happened? The comment got removed. It's just like, oh my word. These people on the internet, whether it's Facebook or Twitter, etc., they remove your comment even if it's true. It's like, no, you have to love Petrine, you have to love the Mega Man Legends 3 campaign for going around begging for money and stuff like that, right? And it's just like, what is wrong with Jedah and the other people? And do you want to know another thing about this Petrine person? I read a comment, right? It's like, oh, I love you, Petrine, I want to commission you at some point. And I'm like thinking, well, good luck, because guess what? You're going to have to wait 4 months for it. And they're going to go around making pointless fan art like they did a couple of times and say, my grandma had a stroke last week. That's it, like I said in that other video. So, yeah, this is not good at all, is it? I know that I'm ranting in the middle of the playing Streets of Rage 4, but basically, the bottom line is, if you say something truthful about someone on the internet, you get your comment removed. And if you say I'm tired of waiting, like I did, you get your comment removed. It's like, you can't say, you have no freedom of speech on the internet apparently. I can only have freedom of speech when I'm making a let's play, and even then I have to watch out for guideline strikes. It's like, this is why sometimes I hate the internet, because like, I can't talk about what I want without having it removed. So at least YouTube's been a little bit more lenient about it, because at least they say, okay, you can make rants as long as you're not saying someone's name or where they live, etc. So in other words, at least they're being a little bit more lenient about it. So, you know, they're giving you some leeway even. But yeah, there you go. But anyway, I think the rants are over. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to beat Max without assist. There's too many hard enemies before you reach Max, and by the time you get to Max, you only have one life left. So, you know, I'm going to have to use assist. Like Prompt, I would say, this is the home stretch, boys. Don't go dying on me. All I have to do is beat these two, and then that's it. I've done stage 8 without assist. Let's see how it goes. Right, that's one down. Man, I get hit by like the most slowest attack ever, but I'm near the end anyway. I definitely have not done well enough to get S rank on this stage, even without assist. I'm gonna have to be a bit patient here. Come on, come down here. Good, you are proper easy when you're on your run, you know that. Right, we're gonna have to time this carefully like I did last time. I reckon that on Mania Plus, there should have been 3 of them here instead of 2. And the third one should have been Diva from stage 1. Yeah, Cherry's grabs are not that good, that's another problem with it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you beat stage 8 without assist. Now do you see why Cherry is one of the most broken, or rather shall I say overpowered characters in the game? By the way, unfortunately I'm not doing stage 9 without assist. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to actually show your support, you may tick like, share, or subscribe to my channel. You can even do all 3 of them if you want to. So yeah, and with that, I'll end off the video. So thanks you for watching.